Good morning, afternoon, and evening, and I hope you're all doing well, because I've been recovering from a flu, and I've nearly recovered, and thank goodness you can't catch my influenza, so, yes, internet is not contagious, which is great. So you can hear me, listen, blabber on, and today I'll be showing you how to solve series, parallel, and combination circuits. It's a series kind of video, but today I'll be just showing you how to do series circuits. I'll tell you a bit about series circuit so you can differentiate the series and parallel circuits. So series circuits, voltage drops add to total voltage, resistance add up to, or resistance there can be multiple. Yes, multiple. Sounds evil, I know. Voltages depending on the number of the components in a circuit. The voltage across all components will add up to the supply voltage. Now you know that, you can take over the world. Yes, the pinky and the brain. Yeah, you're the brain, I'm just the pinky. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm pretty smart in some ways. I don't know. I guess I am. I could be. I'm not a genius. Anyway, so parallel circuits. Yes, all components share the same voltages. Branched currents add to equal total currents. I swear I wrote more about it, but I don't know if I did. Bear with me, people. Each branch has the same voltages as the battery. The total circuit resistors decreases as more branches are added. The current splits proportionally. Branches with more resistance, yet less current. I don't know. Alright, I don't even know what that means. I just wrote stuff beforehand, but I haven't really scripted this video out. So that was all the stuff I wrote in class. Yeah, I'll show you how to work out the series circuit by drawing a little simple diagram, which I'm sure you'll enjoy because simple is best sometimes. Let's start off with a battery. So we got boom, boom. Now resistor 1, 2, because it's nice and even. We don't want it a bit too odd because simple's good. Simple's nice. Yeah, and we don't like odd things, so we'll keep it simple. Now let's give it some values. Okay, first resistor we'll give it, I don't know, we'll get 5 ohms. Yeah, 5 ohms, cool. Yeah, unanimous vote. Yep. What, R2? Yeah. Who votes 10? Yeah, I do. Okay, unanimously, I win. Yeah, you can't really say. Okay. What shall we give the value for the battery? We'll give it 8 volts. Nice and simple. Okay, so what do we know so far? We know that voltage drop's going to add up to the supply voltage, and we also know that current's going to change. So to be able to figure out what the current, to be able to figure out the voltage drops, we need to know the current, and to be able to figure out the current, we need to know the total resistance, because we know the values of the resistors. And to be able to find the total resistance, we go RT equals R1 plus R2. RT equals, it's going to be 5 plus 10, simple arithmetic's going to give us 15 ohms. Now I didn't need to calculate for that, you guys might if you're 8 years old. So now we've worked that out, we can work out IT, so that's the total current. So IT is, I'll show you a simple method or a little pyramid diagram that helps me out when I first was going through this material. So we got V, I, R. Now we want to work out what I is, so we just put our finger over I, and we got V divided by R, and that's going to give us I. So what's the V? It's going to be 8 volts. So 8 divided by with total resistance, which is 15, which we worked out. So IT is going to equal 8 divided by 15. And what does our magical calculator say? It gives us 0.533 recurring. So we just go 0.53 ohms. Amps, sorry. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I messed that up. Okay, well, yeah. I don't script this. So now we want to work out the voltage for the first resistor. To be able to work that out, we go VR1 equals 0.53 times the resistance, which is going to be 5. VR1 equals, use our magical calculator again because it's crazy, 2.66, so I'll just go 2.67 volts, which is pretty decent. And to be able to work out the last component, the voltage for the last component, there's two methods in figuring that out. Well, we know that this is going to be 8 volts up here, this is going to be 0 volts, and we can just simply subtract the supply voltage from the first voltage to get the last voltage for that resistor, because from here to here it's going to be the same voltage for this component there. So we can, but we'll use Ohm's law to figure out the first one, and I'll show you the second method. So we go VR2 equals 0.53 times 10 VR2, simple, arithmetic, 5.3 volts. Whoops. And if you just add those two up, that should equal the total power voltage, or power supply voltage, or the supply voltage. And it should, well, close enough. It's not gonna, exactly equal it, but because you have to consider the temperature of the conductor and the resistance of the conductor as well, and it's not gonna, equal that 8 volts. So it gives us 7.79 volts. I mean, that's close enough. Now the second method is you can go VR1 plus VR2, or 2 VR2 I mean. So that equals 8 volts take 2.67 for VR2, and that's going to equal, should be the same as that component there, the voltage for that component. So it should be 2.67, oh my goodness, 5.33, and that's what we got for VR2. So it's 5.33 volts, or what's this, 5.3 volts, whatever. So yeah, there you go. There's two methods in figuring that out. Oops, I didn't have enough paper, which kind of sucks. So yeah, 8 volts power, that's supply voltage. Subtract the first component, and that gives us the voltage from here to there, and that will be the voltage for this component there. Anyway, hopefully this video has been informative, and I hope you have a great day, and stay away from the cold winter. Stay inside, keep yourself warm, because the influenza sucks, like literally. I've missed like 2 classes and also sports as well, which is really depressing because I've gained a bit of weight and I've lost a ton of weight, so yeah, hey, it evens out. I gained weight because I wasn't doing anything, but I've lost weight because I haven't eaten anything. So yeah. Anyway, my muscles probably turned to fat, which just sucks because I'm like a bodybuilder, yeah, or amateur. I do a lot of strength conditioning, stuff like that. But that's another video. I don't want to blabber on. But yeah, hopefully you kind of got a lot out of this video if you want to be an electrician. If you do, I highly recommend you join a electrotechnology class, Cert 2, because that's the class I've enrolled in, just to see if I enjoy that type of information. I don't know, course. Yeah, and I do. I really do. It's like the most fascinating, I think, industry that I've definitely inspected, well, checked out, researched. Yeah. So if you want to get into a trade, definitely go to into electrical. The electrical field, because it's really fascinating. You get like electronics, physics, maths, and yeah, a bit of technology involved as well. So yeah, it's good stuff, and it's my dream job to be an electrician. So that's what I'm gonna be. Hopefully, getting an apprenticeship in this coming week. Or yeah, I know it's a tough field to get a job in, but if I have that desire, passion, and commitment, I definitely believe that I will find someone who will hire me to be an apprentice. So yeah. Anyway, that's just my career goals and my dreams. And I know you guys will have dreams as well, to be something, to be good at something that you enjoy and love, and pursue it. Don't lose hope, and you can make it. Anyone has that innate ability to um, to be successful. So yeah, pursue your dreams and commit to your passion, and you'll achieve what you want to do. So anyway, I've had enough talking as your career guidance. Well, I'm not even a career guidance. I mean, you should talk to career guidance if you want to, because I've had a lot of change, and I definitely should have talked to career guidance. But I thought IT was the industry that I'd be good at, but I was good at it, and I did enjoy it, but I only enjoyed the technology side. I didn't enjoy the sitting and staring at a screen for hours on end. And I saw that the industry was going downhill. It was being outsourced, and the field I wanted to get into was going to take me forever. And it was going to be tough competition, which I don't mind, but I just couldn't see myself being in the IT industry for another 10 or 12 years. So I decided to look at other options, which was I knew I enjoyed kind of practical, hands-on type work, because that's who I am. And I I did a lot of research, and in other trades like carpentry, plumbing, metalwork, all that type of stuff. Uh, Automotive, but the trade that piqued me the most, and I sounded the most interesting, was electrical field, and it definitely is, and I don't regret joining that classroom. It's given me a great perspective on what the trade is, and the studies I have to do to be a good electrician. So yes, that's my main motivation. Yes, it's gonna to be a good electrician. And I know it's a job that I'll enjoy for the rest of my life. So it's gonna be good, because there's just so many fields you can go into, which is great. There's just opportunity after opportunity, and you'll never stop learning. So yeah. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed this talk, this discussion. I've enjoyed swiveling my chair around back and forth. And please stay tuned into my next video, because I'll be covering parallel circuits, and you should definitely check it out, because if you want to be an electrician, yes, you'll need to know about the theory side of it. And then I'll be probably covering combination circuits after that, and then I'll be talking about subatomic particles, that type of stuff, like electrons, neutrons, and protons, and electrons, of course. And how current actually flows through a conductor, or yes, any other. Anyway, it gets quite complicated. I'll discuss it in my other video, which will probably be about, I don't know, probably 30 minutes long. It's gonna be really long. So hopefully, if you've stayed to the end, please thumbs like and comment down below if you like this video or not, and maybe you could give me some pointers on how to improve my views, because I've only got a small amount of views. Yeah. yeah, anyway, I shall stop talking because I know you guys are very busy and this video is probably taking up a lot of your time. But hopefully you did find it informative. And thank you for staying tuned in to GG. I don't know what my channel name is. I think it's like Untuned or something. Or Untapped. I don't know. I've changed it a fair few times. But yeah. Thanks. Goodbye. And have a nice day.